G'day crew, I'm Oscar Pelazon and welcome to another episode of Tube Time Tuesday. Today I wanted to talk about your vision. And last week I spoke to you about what a vision is and what it should contain and what it shouldn't. And I shared some examples and I gave you the three things it should be, right? Aspirational, inspirational and long-term. What I also spoke to you about was that a strong, clear vision will help you attract and retain the right people. Highly energized and aligned to help you build the business and drive it towards achieving that grand vision that you have. Right? And let me explain it by way of a little example of a story I share with clients when explaining how this works in practice. Imagine you're standing on the docks in the Thames, in London, in the 1700s, and you're faced with three tall ships, all look the same. And you need to make a decision which one you're going to go on. It's important because this ship's going to be, the ship you choose, the voyage you choose to go on, you're going to be away for 5 years. There's no jumping off because you don't know where you're going to be and there's no way to get home. So you're going to be stuck on it, right? So you need to make a really good choice. And so you walk up the walkway onto the first ship and there's James Cook. Cookie, what are we doing? Where are we going? What's the purpose? Where are we going? What are we going to achieve? And Cookie says, Oscar, we're going to sail the seas. We're going to explore the seas, find new lands, and we're going to claim those lands for the British Empire to make it great. And I go, yep, got it. Thanks, Cookie. Walk back down the gangway, cross to the second ship. Up I go, and there's Charles Darwin. And I go, Charlie, what are we going to achieve? And he goes, mate, I want to explore the worlds. I want to document the flora and fauna species of the world, and I want to test my theory of evolution. I go, interesting. Might be back. Walk back down, walk across to the third boat. Up I go, and there's Blackbeard and his merry men, and they're chinking their pewter cups, and there's rum flowing, and there's busty wenches, and I go, right, Blackie, what are we doing, mate? What's the goal? And he said, mate, pretty simple. We're going to sail the seven seas, and we're going to rape and pillage. And I go, great, I'm with you. Sounds pretty good to me, right? So for me, I want to join Blackie. Right, this is a party boat, right? We're sailing the seas and it's going to have a great time. For you and for others, how that vision aligns with what you want to be doing is really, really important, right? Because I'm going to make a choice which one works. Some of you want to jump on with Charlie, right? And some of you are about building empires and the growth of the British Empire, and you go, I'm jumping on with Cookie. So in each of these cases, the leaders, James Cook, Charles Darwin and Blackbeard, were all able to clearly explain what the desired state and outcome, what they wanted to achieve in each of their journeys. And by doing that, they ensured that only those people that were inspired by their vision would jump on the boat with them for the extended journey. The applicants self-select. What inspires one person won't inspire another. If you're not clear, then what ends up happening is you get the wrong people on the journey, which ends up being a waste of your and their time, as well as your team's valuable time, because you're trying to get them to fit. This leads to an increase in frustration, a waste of money, and more stress for everyone. Inspiration is a personal thing. With your big, lofty ambitions, you need people who won't waver in their dedication to the cause. We don't want to convince them. Given that in our businesses we spend 8 hours a day together working closely, surely you want people with you who want to be there and that you want to be there with, and that are prepared to do what it takes. So get clear about your vision, attract and retain the right people for your journey, and improve the harmony, profitability, and enjoyment of running your business. That's it for me today. I'll catch you next week for another episode of Tube Time Tuesday. Happy days. Yewww.